Hello and welcome. Today's video is going to be about this azalea. I'm sorry that it's all azalea videos at the moment, but they need a lot of work. This would actually qualify as my favorite one because it has the thickest trunk. Could you even call it a trunk when it's so small? But you gotta start somewhere, and I bet in 5 years it will have a pretty cool trunk. It snapped here at the top when we had a great big storm, so I gotta find a new leader. And I want to try to make this scar better. Yes, I'll just get to it. I think I'll also prune because you can't really see the trunk, and try to establish some new branches. Or if I don't feel like it, I'll just establish a new leader. We'll see.
And I'll just start with the scar. Now it's very important that I don't... Also, this plier is not so good, so I gotta be careful, and it's important I don't cut off this new growth that's actually trying to seal. Azaleas are amazing at closing their wounds, but to not create some inverse taper here or inverse trunk, I feel like I need to do a bit more. There's, like you can see, the cut here is a little bit too thick out. I think I can do it better so it becomes more flat and better looking trunk. Oh yes, that was actually quite excellent. Don't think I want to do any more. I have this branch and this big branch. I don't need these, but as I've said on my other azaleas, I feel like I have too many scars. So when this one is sealed and this one is sealed, I'll take off these two big branches. And then I won't have any big scars left. But it is what it is. Azaleas, they are bushy plants, so you can't really get around having some scars unless you do it from seed or a cutting. Then you won't have these big scars. But if you're picking up a nursery plant, azalea plant and stuff, you will end up with these scars if you want a one trunk tree, which I have here. But azaleas, they heal up very nice, so in my opinion it doesn't hurt the tree or anything. First thing is I want to remove this branch because it goes into the other trunk and it's attached to the branch I don't want on the tree anyway. So I'll start with this. Go. And then to choose a new leader. And when I open up here and I cut this branch off, I see this branch, which was gonna be my second branch on the tree going this way. It's actually coming out from the front. I've bended it to the side. Don't really like that feature. It's not so nice, in my opinion. We'll take this one off. And the point of this big branch right here, leaving it on and leaving all the flower buds, you wouldn't, all the seed buds on, I left them on to try to see if I can create seedlings from this tree. I think I mentioned that in an earlier video. That's the only reason I left them on. Normally you cut them off for the tree not to use energy upon them, but for the sake of trying to get some seeds, I'm leaving them on. Right now I am actually conspiring if I should cut all this off and then choose this as my new leader, and then get a better branch that's not coming out of the front of the tree, or if I should just pick one of these as the new leader and leave this on. Because bonsai is what you make it, and if you feel like it's okay, it's okay. But it's definitely not the norm to have one of your main branches coming out of the front of the tree. And I don't really like it either. I'll take these two off because I want a back branch right here, and it's already my first branch of the tree, so don't want any back branches on it. That's it. What I'll do is I'll leave this on and pick one of these as the new leader. and then make the decision later. Postpone it a bit like I always do. I'm sorry. I think this front one is my preferred. And then I'll prune back these branches at the top, and then hopefully this little Azalea will put its energy into these two. I'm gonna do the same with this part. There we go. There's also a dead root right here. Gonna try to remove this. That's it for this video. Hopefully the next one won't be an Azalea video. I think all my Azaleas are doing pretty well now. I'll leave work on them until next year.
So I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you enjoyed it and you want to see more, please leave a like and a subscribe here on the channel. See you next time.